That is Mummy's new car.
Christy's here.
Christy is in the garage.
Christy's in the garage. We're losing our minds a little bit with the way the house wasn't working.
Good morning everybody, welcome along to One of a Dozen. Today is a day that doesn't happen very often, very rare, once in a decade in this case. We've got a new car for Rach. She's got a new car to replace her old one, which she's had for a decade. And she hasn't actually seen it yet. So I drove it home from the dealership last night. It was late, so it was a long day. And Rachel's like, don't worry about it, I'll look at it tomorrow. So she hasn't actually seen it yet. So it's morning time, we've got to run the kids to school. I put the car seats in the new car so we can take the kids to school. So we're gonna head out there right now. Elliot and Sebi haven't seen it either, have ya? Nope, nope.
Violet, look, Mummy's car. This one.
This one?
This one's Mummy's car.
Violet, look,
Violet,
that is Mummy's new car.
It's my car.
Look at that one compared to this one.
Yeah.
They're the same colour. They're the exact same.
We're in the new car right now, as you can see. It's the last day of May. My mum is driving the new car for the first time.
It's exciting.
And she's way too excited.
We're gonna drive to school for the first time in the new car. It's so exciting. Yesterday when we saw the car for the first time, it was all very exciting, but Troy took the kids to school, so today I get to drive it to school for the first time. So let's go.
Let's do this!
Press button. I don't have to turn the key.
Yo,
like
why
the
is
old car.
everything blue?
Okay, I gotta learn all the new things. So let's get these kids to school because I've got a very important person coming today. So we need to. Christy.
Oh yeah, I know her.
So we've got to hurry and get back so I can get ready and get the house ready and all the rest of it. Let's go to school. Another lunch forgotten.
What do you mean?
It's in your hand. You forgot again already.
Didn't know it was here. Yeah. So yeah, a quick drop off for lunch. I said to the boys this morning, pack your lunches, and Sebi came up and got his. And I didn't notice that Elliot just didn't pack his lunch. He got his bag and got everything else. Anyway, I'll drop this along the way, and I'll head off and do some work, and I'll see you this afternoon.
Say bye, Dad. Bye. It's kind of a wave.
Okay, it's pretty wavy. Love you.
My clothes that I'm wearing today are just finishing off in the dryer, but I just need to finish cleaning the boys' room and then cleaning the toilet to make sure it's nice and clean. Clean the toilet, and I thought since Christy's coming it might be nice to have this little touch of Disney. This is our little powder room. Sorry about the fan, but it comes on when the light's on. It's just like this. And then we've got the Disney soap there. This is the room that the 3 little kids use and also visitors when they come. This is because they didn't attach the toilet roll holder to a stud or anything. They put it just on the plaster, so it came off pretty much straight away. But we're in the process of fixing that. Clearly when people come over, I make sure it has a good clean. Now I'm going to do my hair and get ready. It's last minute and I've just remembered I have some gifts to give her and I haven't filled the cards in yet, so I need to do that really quickly because she's about 10 minutes away. I have this one for Isabella for her birthday. It's a bit belated. I just got her some of the Stitch socks and some bath salts. That's been done. And then this one for Christy because it was her birthday the day before mine, but I haven't actually seen her since then, so some jewelry and a little bestie puzzle piece. Alright, that will do for now. Have an invitation for their family to a party we're having, so I'll put that in there too. And now I'm ready. Christy's here. Say hi.
We're brushing teeth.
We got presents for each other.
Oh, what? I have a present for you. You weren't supposed to get me a present.
But it was your birthday too.
Thank you. They're both for me. Oh, what is it?
One's for Isabella.
Oh, one's for Isabella. Which one's for Isabella?
Pink one.
This one?
Yeah.
Alright, should we leave that for Isabella? Oh,
Put it back. Put it back. Tough for Isabella.
I might leave that for Isabella to do today. How about that?
I rushed it this morning.
come.
I meant to write more.
Oh, thank you.
It's okay.
Oh, I love that's a beautiful card, isn't it? What? Oh, another envelope? Oh, Sirac family?
That's the invitation.
And the full invitation to follow. Oh, beautiful. Thank you. Oh, I love that. Oh, thank you. Oh, that's so nice. Do you know what it says? What does it say? Ice cream, great. It says, to my bestie, thank you for being such an important piece of my life. Oh, and it's a puzzle piece.
Yeah.
That's so good. Love you forever. Oh my gosh, thank you so much. Oh, is there something? What's that? Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, I think I've heard of this. I've seen you doing something.
Yes.
What's this? Oh. Oh, there's two.
They're kind of like stackable, layered
Oh,
ones. Yeah.
beautiful. Thank you.
So Christy's gone home now, so it's just a little bit until time to pick up the boys. I did get a package while she was here. So Big W took away the 10% per month. So I thought forwards the next few months and thought about what I was going to need for presents and things like that, so I could put in one last 10% off order. So that's what's come today, and it came really quick. Usually Big W packages don't come for a week or two lately, but this one came within a couple of days, so that's at least good.
I don't want my dress.
You don't want to ruin your dress?
I want to do my Elsa dress.
You want your Elsa dress?
Yes, Elsa dress.
Where is it?
A bunch of dress.
You want your Rapunzel dress.
Hang in the room.
So I'm going to open this up, make sure everything's in there.
What's inside?
A few things are inside. You ready? All right, let's make sure it's all here. We got a Fortnite jumper for Elliot. So I just needed to get them a few winter clothes because they really don't have many that fit them. Another Mario hoodie for Sebi. He wanted a hoodie with a hood on it. We got a Sonic t-shirt for Elliot. That was just marked down to $7, so I grabbed that.
Who's your favorite?
Paw Patrol.
Paw Patrol?
And Paw Patrol pants.
Yes, Paw Patrol pants.
These were all on sale. And then some track pants for Elliot to go with his Fortnite jumper. So I'll pop them on their beds for when they get home from school. So it looks like we've got everything. And I just realized I showed you guys that I got Christy a present, but I didn't show you she also got me a present because our birthdays are one day apart, and she spoiled me with some special Disney things. She got me these gorgeous Disney ears, this bag from Kaisercraft or Kaisercraft, I'm not sure how you say it. An official Disney tote bag, so I can use that for carry-on when we're traveling. So exciting. Thank you. Troy's just gone to get the boys from school because he just came home just not long before pickup time. Just put their new clothes out on their beds for them. I got Elliot a whole outfit. I did actually buy Sebi a whole outfit, but only the jumper was in stock, so he didn't get the tracksuit I bought him. I thought I better put out some pants and a top to go with it just in case, so he can get changed too. And Elliot's jumper says Fortnite, but they don't actually play it, but I know he talks about his friends playing it, so I thought he might like that, and it was really the only marked down jumper for his size because he's in the 8 to 16 size now, whereas Sebi's still in the 1 to 7, so there's not a whole lot to choose for Elliot from Big W anymore. I mean, there is, but I'm talking about licensed clothing. So I'm sure they'll be happy to put those on when they get home from school. Now they've got 2 tracksuits each for the winter. I'm in my nice cozy dressing gown that Jake got me for Mother's Day. We are making dinner. So we've got the cucumber and apple slices here for the kids, and we've got some dino nuggets and wedges cooking in the oven. Baden's not home. Caleb's going to have a frozen meal, and the girls are going out to dinner with Ethan and Joyce tonight. So that's going to be nice for them. Oh, and Oliver, he's going to have his last bit of frozen veggies and I'm really running out, so it's time to, I might plan that tonight actually, his next cook up. So it was a really great day. It was so good. I got to drive the boys to school in my new car and see it properly for the first time, and then I got to spend the day with Christy, and hopefully we'll be doing a lot more of that now that I have a car that can drive distances. We don't live very far away from each other at all, but just far enough that my car is not safe to drive that far. So now I've got a new car, I'm going to be visiting a lot. So that will be really nice. Good morning everyone. It's actually a couple of days later. It's actually Monday. It's a curriculum day, so we've got the boys home from school. Troy's gone away for work again, so he's not home. We've been so sick. Poor Oliver. Last week Elliot vomited and we sort of thought it was just a stomach ache from maybe eating some junk food or not eating something right, because he just vomited and that was it. He wasn't really sick or anything. Friday night, so right after Christy left, Ollie got really sick and I felt so bad because I didn't know that we were actually sick here. Luckily, she says they're not sick there, so we haven't passed it on. But he's been so sick. He's had a fever, it's really bad temperature. He's been vomiting for days, not non-stop for days, but like once or twice every day. He's not eating solids. He's just really miserable. He's actually okay today. It's 11 o'clock. So since about 8 o'clock, he was crying all night, vomiting in the night. Since about 8 o'clock this morning, he's been fine. We'll see how he is when he wakes up from his nap. I've also been a bit sick, but nothing like what he's got. And Violet and Sebby are fine. All the others are fine, but poor little Ollie. Actually,
I'm not fine.
Yeah, I was just about to say, Sebby's actually got a bit of a cold. And the school has said that the flu is going around at school. So we're really just going to have a rest day and start feeling a bit better, hopefully. I'm going to do some decluttering. I did tell you guys I was doing a decluttering vlog. I did start a decluttering vlog several weeks ago, and my intention was to declutter everything really fast, and I did declutter most of the stuff. But then I got so overwhelmed by the kitchen being taken over by everyone all the time, and I had that idea to swap things around. So I stopped decluttering. I have gone back to decluttering here and there since then, but not enough to make a vlog. So I'm just going to show you guys what I did declutter, just in case it gives you some motivation if you need some to start decluttering too. I've found life getting easier and easier the more I've decluttered. Do you want to say hello?
Hello.
Who are you?
My name's Elsa.
Your name's Elsa?
Yeah.
Hi, did you see Christy?
Christy.
Was it so fun?
Yes, it was great. Happy birthday, Mum.
Yeah, she gave me a birthday present, didn't she?
Yes, Christy is in the garage.
Christy's in the garage?
Yes.
Anyway, so I'm going to show you guys what I did declutter a few weeks ago. Hi everyone, welcome to our vlog. Today I've been trying to declutter. Troy and I have decided that we have to declutter more than we've ever decluttered before, get really right down to the bare minimum of things we want and need. There's too much things to handle on top of everything else. So I have started today, but the problem is I can't really vlog while I'm going, because when I get the chance to declutter, I've got usually Ollie asleep and Violet's watching Baby Shark or something, so there's music on in the background. So I have done the dining room and the lounge room. I'm currently working on the playroom where the little kids are. I'm not going to do any cleaning at all unless there's something that I come across that really needs to be cleaned. It's funny because I decluttered this area not that long ago, and then if you go through again a few weeks later, you're like, why did I keep this the first time? I do that all the time. So I'm trying really hard to see into the future what I might change my mind about and get rid of that now. I'm sort of working on the kitchen as well, but I'm just doing the playroom right now. We just need to get rid of our stuff. There's too much stuff. I don't want it all in my head, and it's stuff that we don't even know we have, so why do we have it? Anything that's really good still, I'm putting aside, and I'm going to ask the 3 boys that have left home if they want anything before I donate it. Otherwise, I'm just donating extra clothes, extra toys, putting a bunch of toys away as well, keeping all the special toys that each kid has had as a baby so they can have that when they're older, when they have kids. So the cleaning will come next. I need to focus on decluttering, taking down the Easter stuff while I'm at it. So I've just washed the tablecloth. I'm gonna put that away soon, and all the other Easter stuff, I think I've got everything. But I can see it's coming together underneath the dirt. We're just in here at the moment. Ollie's on the ground, he's crawling around everywhere. We really have to get a baby playpen very soon before he starts proper crawling. He's just scooching right now. In the playroom with Violet and Ollie, I'm gonna finish off the toys. So these are the only toys we're keeping out. This is Violet's side. These are toys she absolutely plays with. And this is Ollie's side, which I'm sure he will play with soon. He's also got some toys in the lounge room. They're just going to go in the garage for a little while and we'll pull them back out and rotate the toys. And then Violet's got her little toys, like, you know, these little people that she loves to play with so much, and her magnets. That is what she spends the majority of her time doing. So we'll keep those out. And then the boys have their toys in their room, but I am going to go through them now as well because some of them might belong in the playroom. So I'll just have a quick look in here. Here's some stuff that I've come across that I'm getting rid of that I'm going to ask the boys if they want. Just these 3 things at the moment, but there's definitely going to be a lot more. Then I've got some other stuff. I've got some of Ethan's school reports and Elijah's graduation thing from grade 6. Paperwork that the older kids can have. Otherwise, these drawers here are completely empty. This is my donations bag, so I've just got some clothes and toys in there at the moment. I want these drawers to be completely empty too, but at the moment we do have the drills in there because we use them fairly regularly, and we need to clean the garage to get a proper tool space for them. And then this whole cabinet will be empty and make it so much better for toddlers not being able to pull things out everywhere. This is pretty much empty too. The only thing we keep in these boxes is the nappy bag that goes on the pram when we go out, which needs sorting. Violet's got her toys up here. I'm finding while I have little kids and toddlers, anything low down, any cupboards that can be empty is a good idea to keep them empty. I have to be so careful with the toys because there's so many toys that the kids have that I think to myself, this is just a really annoying junky toy and I want to get rid of it. But I know what toys each kid likes and I know that that toy is special to them. So I've got to get over what I feel about it. And then there's other toys that I'm like, this toy is so special, we've got to keep it forever. And they're like, don't even look at it or touch it ever and don't care about it. So I've got to make sure I put the toys I like away and keep their toys out, which is very hard for someone who thinks like me, but I definitely know that I need to do it, so I do it.
So end of the work day for myself, and school's over for the boys, their first day back. They're over there, as you can see, eating, and oh, they got some jelly today, so they're lucky. Well, it's got something. I'm not sure what that's meant to be. I think that's meant to make icy poles. Is that meant to make icy poles? You make your own homemade ones with that. That's what that's about. Yeah. And Ollie's in his jumper and he loves it. Bounces around, don't you? Today is a good day for getting back into routine. So 2 weeks of school holidays have just passed. The boys had that and we had Easter. Big 2 weeks. But it's good to start getting back into your normal routine. I know Rach is like, she said to me this morning, we need to get back into some decluttering. And that is something that never seems to get, we never seem to be able to get enough of that done. There's just so much stuff that we don't need, that we're not using, and it just takes up space and becomes a mess, becomes a cluttered up mess. So, know that Rachel's been working on that today. I'm not good at decluttering, I'm gonna be honest. I'm a natural hoarder, that's my problem, I'm the opposite. This is a sliding door that we've been using now for, I think it's been about a month since we switched it out. We had another one of these here covering it, so you didn't see it. It looked really nice, and we weren't using that doorway. But we've since redesigned, and as you can see over there, that is also a doorway that we've closed in. Yeah, so we've closed that in and opened this up just so it gives us more space in the kitchen because we've got this extra door, and it's not so far to walk around to get into the study and laundry. When we've moved to here, we did have a baby gate here. We weren't able to get the gate to sort of be really tight and Violet could get through. So we've come up with a new system. So we've dispensed with the baby gate and actually drilled a small hole up here in the door. Once the time comes we don't need it to be like that anymore, when we don't have toddlers who are getting into this end of the house, we could fix that real quick and easy. So at the moment I've just got like a plastic, like a pen case. So that might need to be replaced with something stronger, but we'll see how we go. The reason being, particularly through here where you've got half the house, you've got all of the teenagers' rooms, which, you know, they've got all their gear in there, and we don't want Violet and soon to be Oliver, when he starts getting around, going into their rooms, because they're not always there as well. So that, for instance, Violet got into Baden's room the other day and got into his Easter egg chocolates, right? So, and then there's the study, which has got a lot of our work gear in there, and the laundry. And the laundry is a dangerous place for babies or toddlers to be. So we really need to keep this area to be able to be locked off to Violet, and that's all this is about for the moment, and it will be for Ollie later on as well. So she can't get in there now. No chance, right? So it's nice and simple, straight through there. Whoever comes from one side can just remove this, walk through, then you go through, shut that, pop it back in, and you're good to go. Violet's not going to be able to come through.
It is day 2 of decluttering. Oliver did not sleep a wink last night, so this is today. I'm not putting any makeup on these tired, sore eyes. He's learning to crawl. He's so close to crawling that he's doing it in his sleep. He's rolling over constantly, kicking his legs around and just non-stop moving. So he did not sleep at all, and I'm very, very tired, but we get on with things. And I've just got back from dropping the boys at school and put Oliver down for his morning nap. Violet's having her breakfast in the dining room because she didn't have it earlier. So I'm going to finish off the playroom, which is pretty much done. Go through the toys one more time and make sure we don't have any excess, and then put the extra ones in the garage, and then we'll move on to another room. It definitely needs a very good clean. It needs a good vacuum, but our vacuum cleaner just broke. So we're taking it back to the store to see if we can get another one because it's only a few weeks old. Definitely missing a whole bunch of Violet's little toys here. I do just want to go through this and see if we keep blankets in here, so to see if there's any we don't need to keep. That can probably be donated. Keep the pink one. I've had this one for so long. But does that mean I keep it just because I've had it for so long? Some things are still sentimental. I'm gonna think on this one. And I do use this one in the winter, so I think 3 throw blankets is pretty okay to have. So I might keep those 3. Donate this green knitted one, which is still perfectly fine. So I'll put that in the donation bag. We did keep that tray in there for using for when that was like a coffee table, but it's not in the lounge room at the moment, so I'll put the tray in the pantry. That's the other thing I'm trying to do while I declutter, is just really sort everything out into where it should go. Like yesterday I took all the photos out of there and put it in the one photo cupboard. So now all of the photos that we own in the house, except the ones that are in frames of course, or else ones that I haven't found yet, are in this cupboard right here. We've got all our photos and photo albums in there, and then there is a big bag of photos under my bed, like in a little suitcase thing that I've had for a very long time. That's got all sorts of things in it, and I wouldn't fit in that cupboard, and I've had them in that bag for literally decades, so I'm going to keep it there. Now I'll go do the boys' room again. I do the boys' room very regularly, but things creep in there. Violet has done a number on the walls again. She keeps getting hold of textures. That looks so bad, but it's very easy to get off at least. But we're trying our best to keep her away from textures. When everyone isn't on board and textures just get left around, this happens. But we just keep trying our best. All right, I'm gonna go grab the garbage bag. Oh, you found Sebi's one. There's really not a whole lot of stuff in here. I can see a little bit of rubbish and a lot of dirty washing that I need to do. The laundry will be our next decluttering project. So I can see bits and pieces that need to go. And like I said yesterday, we'll do a full-on clean when we finish decluttering. And that includes things like moving the couch, moving the TV cabinets. I'm sure we'll find more toys and stuff under there at the time. But I can't really do that on my own. Some of these things are super heavy. Now, Violet plays with these magnets every single day and she has an amazing imagination with them. So we're going to keep these accessible to her. These and all her little figurine toys can be out at all times because they do make a mess, but her imagination is so good with them. But with all the soft toys she had, she was just tipping them out on the floor and walking away. So she just wanted them out of the container, on the floor, all over the place, and that was it. And then she wouldn't play with them. That's why I've packed half away, or most of them away, into the garage. But they're still there. If she asks for any of them specifically, I know that she really liked that toy and I'll get that one. Now all these little bits and pieces, these are broken. I don't need McDonald's toys or KFC toys, whatever they are. Rubik's Cube stays in here.
Hello, what are you doing?
What are you doing?
I'm trying to see Violet.
You're trying to see Violet? What are you doing today?
Oh no.
Yeah, your face is grotty, isn't it? We need to clean you up for the day. So we've got this full bag of laundry. I'm pretty sure half of this stuff is clean. It's just gone in there when the boys are cleaning their room, but I'll take responsibility for that because I have dropped the ball on the laundry. So I really want to get back on top of that today as well. This room is completely decluttered now. Yes, it is not clean, but it's definitely decluttered. So against my natural instincts, I'm going to go to the next room and not clean this one. So that's good. Take this to the laundry. Now Violet's, this is the thing, I have to keep redoing spaces. I might get a load of washing started. And then, haven't finished the kitchen from yesterday, so I might keep working on that. Be back in a minute. Okay, let's go to the kitchen. I think this TV can go off because Violet is playing in the playroom. I may hear baby. No, thank goodness. And she's gone into these, so let's quickly put these in the garage before she pulls them all out again. Buzz is protesting. Yes, my darling. Wow. Oh, you got Jessie out too. All right. You can have Jessie out if you're going to play with her. That's okay. Yesterday while I was doing the other rooms, I was just doing little bits and pieces in the kitchen, organizing the food and that sort of thing, because I also need to make sure I know exactly what food we have at the moment. We need to find some way of blocking the pantry now. The gates that we have, I'm not sure if Troy told you yesterday, but they're too wide for the pantry, and Violet just keeps pulling everything out of the pantry. And even things like the Vegemite and then it's Nutella, she keeps getting to and put them up there, and she just climbs up. She climbs the shelves. Our only option may be to buy a smaller gate. I don't want to just keep buying gates, but everything is not a standard width. It keeps all the places we need to block off keep being different sizes depending on what stage she's up to. But we'll keep all the gates in the garage until Ollie's past it too. I think that's going to be the only solution. I really don't have money for that in the budget, but I think it's pretty important, so it can come out of the miscellaneous for May, but we will have to wait till May. I'm just going to go through the pantry one more time and see if I can declutter anything we don't use, don't need, out of date, that sort of thing. But I'm pretty sure it's almost done. So really all I found in there is a lid to a container. I don't think we have. Just check the container cupboards. Oh, we do. So that can go back there. This belongs in the pantry. It's in there. I'm just gonna go through this utensil thing. We keep all our sharp things up there best we can to keep away from Violet. She's never gone in there yet. But I'm gonna go through that next, and then that's the pantry done. That's really, I didn't think there'd be anything in there. This is overflowing. It makes it really hard to get down sometimes because it's heavy. Definitely need a grater. We use this every day. We use this every day. We use this every day. And we use these very often. We use this all the time. We never use this. We don't need two of these, so that can go. Never use that. We might keep one since we're coming into soup weather, so I'll keep the bigger one. Get rid of that one, keep that. Pastry brush, we don't need two. Get rid of this one. Honestly, we've never really used that, so I'll get rid of that. We don't need these. It's like a barbecue tool, so we'll keep that in case we ever get fences and we can have a barbecue. We do use this. This is a barbecue tool. Can't actually remember the last time we used that, so that can go. Definitely need a peeler. Small tongs can be handy. Need a whisk. Barbecue tool. Very old corkscrew, we need that. Can opener, electric can opener. These things are for making like spiral roast potatoes, so we'll keep those. That's much better. Put that away. The things we use all the time are actually supposed to go in here, but I struggle to get people to use this. Actually, oh yeah, we mash potatoes with that. So they go in there, and the other one goes up there. These things will go in the pile of stuff for the older kids to see if they want it before we donate anything. But I'm not putting it there for now because Violet can access that, so I might put it up on top of the fridge for now. All right, let's move on to the kitchen cupboards. We have our oversupply of Easter eggs. These are all full of chocolate. We're going to keep them up there and gradually eat the chocolate, then I'll put them away. I'm pretty sure when I went through the glasses and stuff last time, I got rid of most things. So I'm happy with that cupboard. Moving downwards, we'll go to the kids' drawer. Now they really don't need this many knives. They have the right amount of forks and spoons, but they've got way too many knives. I think that's because once the teenagers have gone through all the silver cutlery, as you can see, this always looks like this now. They move on to the kids' plastic ones. I'd say 2 each, so we'll go 6 knives. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 forks. We've got 2 spoons here, but I'm pretty sure there's some in the dishwasher from breakfast. All right, now we've got Violet's cups that she has her milk. We had to throw out all the blue ones because she absolutely lost it when we would offer her milk in a blue cup. These are the kids' special Toy Story ones, along with their special Toy Story plates and Mickey Mouse plates. One day I will tell you the story of these and why they are so extremely special. We've got 1 bowl here, but there's more from breakfast in the kitchen. Not sure why there's 4 teats in here, but Ollie's outgrown these bottles. And then we've got Ollie's plate that he got from Easter. So that's the kids' drawer, except for the dishes in the sink. I'm not 100% sure on donating baby bottles. I think it's probably okay, but I will look it up. Pop them in the donation bag if that's okay. The bottom drawer, just make sure we've got all the containers to these lids, otherwise there's not much point having them. This one we just found. This one is good. Now that's the thing, see, they could be in teenagers' rooms, so I have a feeling we might still have this one. I'm almost 100% sure we don't have this one, and we might have this one. Actually, we do have this one, I just don't know where it is, so I'll leave that like that for now. Leftover barbecue trays that we have, but I'll be using them in a meal prep very soon. These are all free Hungry Jack's glasses that we got from when they were doing the deal, all from Troy, because he always has takeaway back before we were doing keto, so he got a lot of glasses, and the only reason I'm keeping that many glasses is so that when inevitably the kids have accidents with the glasses, we've got a supply of them and we don't need to go out and get any more. It's not like, oh, just in case one day we might need them. We will need them. We've gone through that many glasses with kids. Move them to the other side. So up here we have our medicines and things like that. I can't quite see, but I'm pretty sure there's just light globes up there. First aid and sunburn supplies, medicine, some tea bags and hot chocolates there. Moving down, we have a bunch of leftover hot cross buns, which I'm gonna fry up in as French toast later for the kids, so we use them up today. Yes, my darling?
Trick or treat.
Trick or treat. What is in here? We really do use all of that. The only thing we probably don't use is this. And I don't think we have a pot for it either.
Mummy?
No. So we can get rid of this. I know I can donate this because last time I went to the Salvos, they had a bunch of them for sale. I definitely need a new Pyrex though, because you can barely see the marking, so it's very hard to measure. Now, under the sink, let's check there. We're pretty good under here. Just some cleaning stuff, not very much. And Violet doesn't get into this stuff, which is very odd since she gets into everything else. Just putting this vase that was under there in this cupboard where I keep the vases. This isn't really a vase I use though for flowers, it's more a decorative one. Actually, I should put it out somewhere, it's quite nice. Just put it in here for now. My other vases. This is stuff for our soda stream, but I found yesterday that Violet thought this was the bin when I said go put stuff in the bin, and there's some stuff in here that needs to be cleaned because this is not the bin. All right, let's check this cupboard. We're nearly done in the kitchen. Yes, we use every single thing in there. Dirty dishes, obviously we use those. And obviously we use those. One spoon. These are some of my aprons that I collect. That's where the dish clean cloths are supposed to go once I get through the laundry, and we just keep the shovel and brush down there. So I would say that's the whole kitchen decluttered. I'm gonna check baby, and then we're gonna move on to the big job of the laundry. Trying to get this done as quickly as possible because I'd like to use the weekend to clean. He's asleep, but he's rolled onto his belly, so it won't be long before he's awake. Wow, this is the job. All right. Here's the study, which contains laundry overflow. I will be sorting this out. I'm doing a members vlog very soon about what I'm going to start using my side of the study for, because I need to start making my own full-time income, and I'll be explaining all of that and what sort of income we get at the moment in this members vlog. There's so much stuff in here. It's just overflowing out the door and over to there. It has been a minute since I've been decluttering. It's been, I would say, 3 weeks. Probably 3 weeks since the first bit of this vlog, and there's been some changes. If you guys are a dozenaire, I would have taken you through all the changes in detail and showed you all the room swaps and everything and the reasons why. But just a quick rundown if you haven't seen that vlog. We were losing our minds a little bit with the way the house wasn't working, so we decided to change a few rooms to give it a much better flow, and it's so much nicer now, but there's still more decluttering to go. We've decluttered the boys' bedroom, we've decluttered the lounge room, the dining room, the study, which is now here, is next on the list, and then the master bedroom, and then that's going to be, and the laundry. Okay, so I left you guys when I was decluttering the laundry, and that's when I stopped my decluttering for the time being and changed the rooms around. So this is our new study. This is my area in the corner here, so it's got all of my craft stuff, the house stuff, the vlog stuff, all that sort of thing. Then we've got some activities for the kids. There's going to be craft up here. It's all behind a gate, so it's going to be stocked with all the textures and things that we don't want to get around the house. Then we've got Troy's office in this corner here, which is so much nicer for him to work from because we actually have a window in this room with some lovely natural light and also a nice view. It's also not a throughway for people coming and going to their bedrooms and the bathroom. So when he's on Zooms and such, he's got no one in the background, and it just works much better in this room. And then we've got our sleeper sofa here, pulls out into a bed. So that's my goal today, to finish this room decluttering, and then I'm going to at least make a start on my room, because as I've gone through all the rooms, as usual, all the excess gets dumped into my room, and it's not a calm and peaceful space that I can relax in at night. Let's start here with this little middle section. This is just one of my many sugar-free V's that I got for Mother's Day. I was nice and supplied by the kids, so that was very nice of them. But otherwise, let's declutter this section. So I have this tub here, and I use it for my 3Ms, but it's currently got nappy wipes, rubbish. Need to make sure I'm not throwing out any 3Ms in this rubbish. Needle and thread. I'm going to put that on my desk for now. A pen. Some vlog things. Safety pin. An eye. Oh my goodness, all these things. That's all the 3Ms I have right now. I believe that's some cords to my, it might be to the Cricut. Yes, so that's for the Cricut, so that needs to stay in this room. There's just so many bits and pieces, and the temptation is to just chuck it all in a basket and hide it away. But I know that is not going to end well. The whole idea is to declutter every little thing. We just do not need this much stuff. And there are some cords in here too for my laser tool, which belongs in the laundry, so I'm going to go put these in the laundry. I've actually started to declutter a little bit in here, but it's just such a big job, it's slow going. And like I said, I want to make sure I get every single little thing decluttered. So I've made a box just for things for my laser cutter, so that's where these things are going. I know for my decluttering style, I need to go through every little thing that I own, or else I won't feel like it's done. But I know if that doesn't bother you so much, just putting things in general categories and putting them away so you can't see them is perfectly fine. I wish I could do that, but my brain kind of, when I walk into a room, I feel what's inside the cupboards. I can feel it if it's not organized. If I don't know, because it's someone else's house, it doesn't affect me, but in my own home, I can feel if it's not decluttered, and I can't really. The whole idea of this is to go through everything. So just leave this with me. I'll come back and show you guys as soon as I'm done. It's after lunch now, and I'm getting there. I've finished sorting my drawers, and I've put a couple more storage items here so I can use it properly. Up here is my Cricut, just this mat here. I'm going to hang these pictures up the top. I've got a big whiteboard that's going there. I took everything out of here that didn't belong in here, and I put it all in Ollie's bed to make sure I would get to it today, because he needs to sleep in there later. As soon as I've sorted out all the bits and pieces in there, I will change his bed sheets and give it a whole freshen up. So if I didn't put it in there, I might have just put it somewhere else and then left it. So I wanted to make sure I put it somewhere where I had to clean it. So I'm going to do that next. And this whole room is done. There's still more decorating and things to get for this room, but everything that we own so far in here is decluttered. So there you go. That's how much I decluttered and how I decluttered. So now we're going to end this vlog. It's been several days in the making. Make sure you check out Christy's vlog too, from This Mum at Home. I'll put the link in the description to her channel. You can see her visit here with us on her channel. So thanks for watching, guys, and until tomorrow, hooroo mate.